You got it. There you are. Hey, what's up? Looking good.
Hey,
How you doing?
good.
Okay, so you're gonna have fun with this. I got questions for you. Just feel free to shoot whatever first comes to mind. And thanks for doing this with me.
You're welcome.
All right, Ashton. How old are you?
11 years old.
11 years old. When do you turn 12?
June
June. What day?
16th.
June 16th. It's coming up.
Yeah.
So what do you want for your birthday?
Don't know.
Okay, start thinking about it now. You gotta start thinking about it now. What's your favorite subject in school?
Music.
Same here. Same here. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange. I like purple personally, and it's changed over the years. Sometimes it was green and then blue, and now I've grown into purple. So, how are you doing with quarantine, buddy?
Um,
Good one. Tired of it?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Every day it seems like it gets harder and harder. So hang in there. Where's the place that you want to go when this is all safe? You can go somewhere.
I want to go to the pool again.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. There's a part where you can just swim in the pool freely, and that's my favorite thing to do. But I know that Wesley's really excited about sprinklers, and that section is really fun. So yeah. Also, Kings Island has a really cool section there. They have a cool water park. My next question is, what are some of your favorite hobbies? I know some of them, but maybe there's some that I don't know about.
I like to make all sorts of crafts, especially wands. I like to play the violin, and I think that's it.
Cool. So tell me about some of your wands. I know that you have a collection. Eventually, are they going to be for sale, or is this just for personal collection?
I think eventually I will sell some of my designs. Eventually.
Can you tell me about some of them, and then also how they're made?
Sure. Mostly they are dowels that I use hot glue, add designs on them, and I paint them and add whatever details I want.
I really like all these. You have quite a collection. There's one that's really cool. It's white and it's got some sort of swirlies on it. Show me that one.
Is it this one?
Yes. What's that one called?
Ostion.
Sweet. And how did you make it?
I used hot glue, and I went up and down, and I stopped. Yeah, went up and down, and I stopped, and I did that a couple times.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes.
I figured you would.
Really like this one.
Yeah.
It's inspired by Peter Pettigrew's wand,
Uh-huh.
but my own little twist on it.
Is that part stick there?
Yeah, it's a root I found.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, roots are tough. So that was genius. That was genius of you. It actually matches your shirt right now, your hoodie.
Yeah, it does.
Does that have a name? Did you name that one?
Leather.
Leather. Cool. Here's another question for you. What do you want to be when you grow up? Classic, common question. I know you've thought about it a little bit.
I think I want to be some kind of an artist of some kind. Yeah.
I connect with that 100%. Here's a fun question for you. What's your favorite animal and what's your least favorite animal?
Ooh, that is fun. My favorite animal would either have to be a pangolin or... Ooh, that is tough. I really like any type of dog. My least favorite animal would be the albino cyclops shark.
Okay. I would say that's up there for me too. That seems creepy.
Yeah.
Any others?
My least favorite?
Yeah, any other least favorites?
I did a slideshow about this. I really hate featherless chickens.
I can relate to that because I hate featherless cats for some reason. They creep me out. Sarah thinks I'm silly. Siamese, I believe, is the proper term.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Harry Potter? What do you like about Harry Potter?
I love all the cool designs and wands.
Yeah. We've been watching the trilogy, or not the trilogy, but the series, and we're on. I said trilogy because we're on the third one right now, which I think is almost my favorite because the way it starts out, he blows up his that lady, which I believe is his mother-in-law or not grandmother-in-law, excuse me, and then he gets on that bus and that ride from his old house or old neighborhood to. He goes and meets the who does he meet? He meets the Ministry of Magic, and that whole ride is excellent. I get a kick out of it every time, and my eyes are glued to the TV. But then the rest of it moves really well. It introduces Sirius Black. What's your favorite? What's your favorite Harry Potter? Do you have one?
It's either the Chamber of Secrets or Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban. That's the one. I actually think I like the last two are my favorite. And Sarah thinks I'm silly there because she says that that's a really sad last two movies. But I feel that it just wraps up the movies really well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk more about Harry Potter in a minute, but I have some would you rather questions that I love, Wyatt loves them too. What would you rather eat, a bowl of centipedes or a bowl of broccoli?
Actually, I like centipedes.
You have experimented with eating insects, haven't you?
Yeah, they're not bad. I like them.
Give me some examples of some.
I had crickets, and once I think I've had mealworms.
Cool. I mean, it's not unusual to a lot of people around the world. Maybe to America it could seem unusual to people, but I've seen shows on like the Cooking Network and things like that of people eating some crazy stuff. And honestly, those two that you mentioned aren't nearly as bizarre as some other things that you could eat. So, and I know you're not a fan of vegetables at all, so I had to ask you that question. Would you rather sleep in a tent with a tarantula for a night or sleep in a dark alley?
I'd rather sleep in a tent with a tarantula.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on out there in the alley and a lot of unknowns. But then with the tent, you're at least confined, and it's just the tarantula that you're dealing with. And I actually have a buddy who has a tarantula, so I think that it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. Who would you battle in a fight? This is a wand battle. So would you rather fight Hermione or Ron Weasley?
Ron.
Yeah, good call. He'd find some way to screw it up. If you could learn from any teacher at Hogwarts, who would you pick?
Oh, Trelawney.
Now, which one is that? Because I don't remember.
The divination teacher.
Okay.
I'd either do Trelawney or McGonagall.
McGonagall, yeah, she's sweet. I would have to say Ruby is Hagrid because he's such a goofball, and every time, well, in Prisoner of Azkaban, he is the teacher for a little bit, and it looks like they have a lot of fun, even though it's like a little dangerous and dealing with like Buckbeak and things like that. Okay, here's another question. If you can, say 2 nice things about Malfoy. Can you say 2 nice things about Malfoy? Like, what's some positives about him? Do you have any? That's like the trickiest question.
He really didn't. I don't really think he had a choice to become a Death Eater.
No, that's right. He was born into it.
Yeah.
So I would say that's definitely a positive. Was he a good Quidditch player, you think?
I think he might have been, but he really just bought his way onto the team. So I really think he missed the opportunity to become one.
Yeah, to become a great one, for sure. That's also in Prisoner of Azkaban. That's like the first time that you see him in that movie. He's with his team, and they're all behind him, and they're like, "Who's the new Seeker?" And he comes out, and gosh, those movies are so good. Love them. I mean, people out there that are older want to knock it because they think it's like a kid show or a kids movie. Excuse me, but really, it's so much more than that. There's so much humor in it, but there's a lot about just human connection and being alienated and bullying and all those things people have always dealt with, and they do it so well. Actually, I really can't even say that because I've not read the books. I've only seen the movies.
You should.
Have you read the books?
Yeah.
So books, obviously, this is a common opinion that the books are better than the movie. Is that right? Would you say that's correct?
Depends on which one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying almost. Is like that the movies do such a good job that when you read the book, probably, I'm assuming, that you watch the movie and you're that much jazzed up and excited about it.
Yeah.
Were you more into the first Dumbledore or the second one that starts at movie 3? Year 3. I should call them by year because that's how they go about it.
I think the first Dumbledore looked more like Dumbledore.
Right.
Yeah.
The voice was epic.
Yeah.
There's some positives for the second Dumbledore, and I just really like his energy a lot. As where the first one was laid back, he was soft speaking, and then the other Dumbledore. He's a famous actor, and Sarah's gonna make fun of me that I don't know or remember his name right now, but both were very good. Are very good actors. So I'm going to close out with one more question. If you could show me 2 other wands that you'd like to show us, and then I would like to know the names of them too. And take your time. Take your time picking them out.
Do you mind if I pick 3?
No, that's fine. It's perfect.
This one I made yesterday. I call it Nebula.
Is that Guardians of the Galaxy Nebula?
No, just Nebula.
Cool. I guess that makes sense because she doesn't carry a wand anyways. Nice.
No.
It looks like blue fire.
Yeah. This one is my circus wand. It's got a red ball at the end, and it's just a really bright lime green the rest of the way.
Sweet. That one is clean. I like that. It's nice and tight.
This one I call Taurus because it has like a little curve at the end, like bowl.
Now, wait a second. I think, I could be wrong, but I think this one has a sister or a brother. Is that right? This is it?
Yes.
Yeah, this one's
Made
cool.
another those.
You can't see it right now because I have this background, so I'm going to put it in front of my face. There you go. Yeah, this one's sweet. And I should tell you, Wesley plays with hers all the time, and she calls it a magical. She'll go, "Day, give me my magical," and it's the cutest freaking thing ever. But she plays with them a lot. Wyatt does too. So this is hers. She really likes this one. You do such a good job with these, buddy. You keep it up. You're going to sell these one day. You'll have your own website. You'll make a bunch of money. And maybe that's how you get started. I think that the earlier you start on stuff like this, the better. And honestly, you got to believe in yourself, which you do. And so don't stop believing in yourself, because there's people out there that'll tell you that what you're doing is not going to be worth it, or they'll say even that it's not good enough. And I've experienced that a lot. And you just got to push all that stuff away if you ever do hear that, because if you believe in yourself and you keep working hard, things are going to happen for you.
Yeah.
So keep doing it. Keep doing it. I love it. I'm going to buy some someday. I mean, so far you've been giving me these wands, but I'm going to start investing in them. All right.
Yeah.
And then you can stock up on some cash and then be able to buy new materials. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to me, buddy, and we're going to do this again. But you have yourself a good Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right. See you, buddy.